Do you have problems with your repositories in PixInsight? Do you have too many repositories? Are you having problems with TensorFlow and GPU acceleration? Well, RC Astro has replaced 4 repositories with 1. So let's dive into PixInsight and check out the news. My name is Morten, and you are watching Frost Astrophotography. I just saw the news that RC Astro is replacing their 4 repositories with 1 unified repository for BlurXTerminator, StarXTerminator, and NoiseXTerminator, as well as the repository for the TensorFlow, the GPU acceleration for your graphics card. Because of that, I thought I would make a short video for a change, so let's dive into PixInsight and get started. Okay, let's start here in PixInsight. Going up to Resources menu, choosing Updates and Manage Repositories. Now, you probably, like me, have a lot of things here. I actually removed everything and added in some kind of order here, but right now you need to locate the RC Astro, BlurXTerminator, NoiseXTerminator, StarXTerminator, and the TensorFlow PixInsight GPU also. This repository was used to add the GPU hardware support for extra processing speed after the fact that it was a bit tedious to install and configure all of the different NVIDIA software separately, so this was added. But right now, these 4 are supposed to be replaced by a single one, so let's remove these 4 here. I've restarted PixInsight. Now I'm going to go over to the RC Astro website. On the RC Astro website, you can click the information menu and then go to PixInsight installation. And here you can see that from 1.8.9-2 through to 1.9.4, you only have one single repository that you need to add. So I'm copying this address and then I'm going back into PixInsight. Back in PixInsight, we're going into Resources, Update, Manage Repositories. I'm going to click Add button here. Then I'm going to add the RC Astro, and then I will go back in and click Check for Updates and let it search through the repositories that I have in my installation. When that is completed, you will get some information. As you can see, I have a few unsigned ones here. Not a big problem. I still have one that is unavailable. I will skip that for now, but you can see here that RC Astro is now showing RC Astro Suite Module version 265. I'm selecting all here and then apply, and then it will need to restart PixInsight. After the restart of PixInsight, you will have to open BlurXTerminator, and now you can see that we have the latest version here. Earlier I had an older version, and the old repository address was not updated. So I'm just going to open up a random stacked light frame here, and then I'm going to try out BlurXTerminator on that to see if it is working. And you can see now that since it is the first time I'm running this version, it is actually downloading some information. So that is interesting to see. And BlurXTerminator worked fine. Going to do the same here with NoiseXTerminator. It is probably also going to, yeah, it's downloading the latest version here. And you can see that it is using the GPU here. I have the GeForce RTX 4060. That works fine, and we are going to go into StarXTerminator, and you can see here that some differences from this version in comparison to the old one. The batch processing has been moved. It said on the website that it is somewhere on the menu separately. Now we're going to look at that later, but for right now I'm running StarXTerminator on this image, and it is the same here. The first time I'm doing it, it is actually downloading the AI version. And that also worked great. So we're going to try this again now just to verify that it was actually the first time it downloaded the AI. So I'm opening up Blur again and running it on this, and now it is going directly to processing here, skipping the download phase. So that was actually just the first time. So there you have it. The installation of RC Astro, BlurXTerminator, NoiseXTerminator, and StarXTerminator, going from 4 different repositories to one single repository. If this is the first time you are using or going to use the RC Astro tools, then after the installation you would need to click on this little wrench icon here and enter your license information that was given to you at the time of the purchase. Now, for those of you that are wondering what happened to StarXTerminator batch processing feature, well, this is now available as its own script here under Script menu, Batch Processing, and Batch StarXTerminator. Now, this is functioning the same way, but it is a little bit updated and maybe a bit better when it comes to the user interface. You simply select the files that you want to batch process, configure the options, add an output directory, and then you run the batch processing. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you want to have more PixInsight tutorials like this one. And until the next video, keep chasing the faint stuff.